Hi there, Taurus, and welcome back to Star Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of April the 18th through to the 24th. Sorry about the hesitation there. Yes, before we get started, I would like to wish any of you celebrating a birthday this week a very happy birthday. I already shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Taurus this week. First up, we have Major Arcana, the Tower in reverse, followed then by the Nine of Wands upright. Next, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, followed then by the Eight of Wands upright, and lastly, the Ace of Cups in the upright position. So for your overall energy, Taurus, you have the Tower in the reverse position. Well, a Tower in the upright position can point to sort of like a big, situation that just sort of lands in your lap. You didn't see it coming. Where did this come from? What's happening right now? It just sort of kaboom, right? It could be, anything from a small inconvenience to a large inconvenience. When the card is reversed, however, this can point to the threat passing you by. Now, say for example, in the upright position, if it were upright, it could be that something would come out of the blue for you, and you may not see it coming. You may be caught off guard with it. But because it is reversed, this could be a situation where you manage to sense it perhaps ahead of time and you sort of nip it in the bud. For others of you, it could be that it's just sort of fate turns things around and helps you to avoid what could have been a disaster. Or maybe the situation wasn't as bad as you thought it would be. Sometimes the Tower in reverse can represent you expected a tower, but it turned out to be not so dreadful. Right at the beginning of the week, we have the Nine of Wands in the upright position. Well, this is the wounded warrior card. This is someone who's fought a lot of battles, a lot of challenges on the same subject over and over again. You feel like you're beating your head against the wall with something. For some of you, it could be a relationship problem that keeps popping up, keeps rearing its head, and you're just sort of at your wit's end with it. For others of you, this could be a health situation that keeps popping back up. Others of you, it could be financial situation. It could be a work situation, relationship, like family relationship. Again, it's a general read. I could go on and on and on about it. But what happens with the Nine of Wands is just sort of like, we have strength in reserve. We're waiting for something to happen. We're expecting something to happen, but it doesn't necessarily mean it will. It's more about a preparedness energy. So at the beginning of the week, you could be coming in a little bit on guard, but remember, the threat's passing you by. Plus, now we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, which is really good news for those of you who sort of were at your wit's end with a certain situation where it kind of bottomed out, where it feels like it's the last straw. But when the Ten of Swords is in reverse, this is where we're finally starting to heal, beginning to heal from a situation that sort of brought us to the brink, brought us to the edge. This is where the swords start to fall out and the situation becomes a little bit less hurtful or painful. Moving on towards the weekend, we have the Eight of Wands here in the upright position. When this is arrows of love find their mark, this is also representative of a lot of communication going back and forth. Good news for those of you who have your own business. This could indicate a lot of sales or a lot of communication. Also good news for those of you who are, say, on dating sites. It could be that perhaps you had a relationship, the relationship fell apart, you're already in the healing phase, and now you're ready to sort of go out there and see what's going on. There could be a lot of people interested in you, is what I'm trying to say. Now, this can also indicate sudden travel. It could be making travel plans that come up sort of out of the blue, out of nowhere. Perhaps you have to travel somewhere to go be with a family member who's in distress or something like that. Or it could be just having to go meet up with someone, and it could be just coming on suddenly for you. For others of you, this could be a lot of talk, a lot of negotiations. If you're looking for work, this could be you putting out your resume and having a lot of feedback from that. Maybe you're getting a lot of people messaging you back. Others of you, perhaps you've just met somebody and there could be a lot of communication, a lot of plans being made, especially around travel. And then the last card you have is the beautiful Ace of Cups. Could be renewed love. It could be new love that comes into your life. It could indicate for some of you perhaps new life being brought into you, into your experience, into your family. It could be a new baby coming in, a new grandchild. It could be even a new pet, perhaps. There's something that's opening up your heart again, making you feel really good. Could be the beginnings of self-love and finally looking after oneself and realizing the importance of taking care of ourselves. For others of you, this could just be opening up the heart chakra again, feeling something in a positive way. Maybe there's a lot of communication with somebody who, brought you to the brink, and perhaps there's lots of communication going on now, and perhaps it's opening up that door to renewed love again. So interesting reading. You will have to leave a comment in the comment section below if this resonated for you, and do tell us how. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye for now.